The two topics that stood out to me were confidentiality that came from the book and getting in trouble for not applying with a subpoena that came from the video. When thinking about confidentiality, the counselor needs to respect the client human rights to choose who knows what information about them and in what situation that the government can receive information because of a subpoena. In the society, confidentiality is a matter not only for the counselor self-privilege, but also for the client freedom to express. In the United States, stresses has been placed on the client's rights because he or she believes that their confidentiality will be kept by the counselor and it is being broken if there is a subpoena involved. A counselor must explain the boundaries of confidentiality to the client in towards of words or actions through any reports that the court may ask for regarding their case. Protecting my client's secrets are my focus, but I will have to break confidentiality if the client shows harm to themselves. The reason for me picking confidentiality was because I feel like I am not really keeping my client's confidentiality because of the court system and the subpoena that might come my way. I would need support in accepting that confidentiality is an obligation for treatment just because sometimes counselors must break their silence. Confidentiality makes a client feel safe in a section to talk about their lives. I will make sure that a client knows that they can put their faith in me to respect their disclosure, and my confidentiality pledge will be the foundation where the trust can start. I will not wait to clarify the expectations of confidentiality to any client just because of fearing a client will not open up to me about their issues. As a counselor, I will make sure that I put so much energy to dodge bridges so that way I will not have to break my client confidentiality or be subpoenaed to go to court. A subpoena is a legal document that can require counselors to give a written reply, client records, appear for a statement in court. Subpoenas cannot be overlooked because if you do not reply to a subpoena, you can be in contempt, receive a fine, and can serve some jail time until you comply with the client's information. Counselors should get guidance before answering a subpoena by an attorney who will evaluate the subpoena and tell you how to respond to it, what to expect, and how to conduct yourself throughout the case. Make sure that the subpoena that you receive is valid, and please do not expose confidentiality in reply to a subpoena until the attorney tells you to do so. Make sure that you keep recordings and documents just in case you have a lawsuit on your hands. HIPAA rules states that a client who was in review for a court case would be given time before the client records can be subpoenaed. The reason for me picking the topic subpoena was because I felt like it is odd that a counselor gets in trouble for protecting a client. That is why it's important for a counselor to know their clients, the rights, and the laws to protecting themselves and the client.